You get there. The General Store on 24 is located on Route 24 in Lewis.
Headlines you can't get through your day without. On Power 101.7.
Yeah, it is pretty foggy out. So, again, delays up on our website. Jess, what you got?
All right, so Moderna made an announcement yesterday asking the Food and Drug Administration to authorize a fourth shot of its COVID-19 vaccine for all adults. Their request came after Pfizer earlier this week also was asking regulators for approval for a fourth shot of its vaccine, but only for seniors over the age of 65. Moderna said that it's asking for approval for all adults to, quote, provide flexibility to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and medical providers to determine the appropriate use of a second booster. Also, the FBI says that it has identified 6 suspects who they believe are responsible for the dozens of bomb threats that have been made against historically black colleges and universities in recent weeks, most of them during Black History Month in February. All 6 suspects in the threats, which are being investigated as racially motivated hate crimes, are juveniles. No bombs or explosives have been found in connection with any of these threats. I know we talked about it, but Saturday Night Live star Pete Davidson will not be traveling to space after all.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Breaking news came down yesterday that he is no longer able to make the flight, which was delayed for nearly a week. Jeff Bezos' space company, Blue Origin, announced last night that the company made an announcement earlier that Pete Davidson would be one of the 6 passengers on their next 10-minute flight.
They couldn't get the studio set up
right? It was scheduled for next Wednesday, but now it has to be pushed back to March 29th, and apparently he can't make that studio date.
Look, guys, I'm not going to be part of this fake gag.
He can't make the next date, okay?
Is there anybody going to replace him? Maybe you.
No.
I actually,
no thanks.
There are actually a couple of people.
Would you do it for, like, is there any amount of money that you would do it for?
Oh, I don't know. If I'm guaranteed to go to space and come right back,
yeah,
I can float. I can float.
Like, what amount of money would it take for you to do it?
I don't know. That seems pretty cool. I might do it just to do it.
I don't want to. I don't want any parts.
How come?
Actually, it's just in a studio, so it's not a big deal.
Right.
It's just on the set, a movie set.
All right, hold on. You went bungee jumping.
Yeah.
But you won't go do this?
I'll never do that again either.
Is it, so you're done with like all the Daredevil stuff? You're done. Well, then why are you thinking if you wouldn't go to space?
No, because I won't go to space.
Why?
I don't trust it.
What don't you trust?
I don't trust Jeff Bezos.
Okay, all right.
And this little capsule that they have, and that you can go to space in 10 minutes, float for 4 minutes, and then be back on Earth like in 2 minutes. No. I'm just not into it.
Okay.
So,
you think that's fake?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I laugh and I joke and I say, oh, it's on like a movie set, because when we sat here and we watched it, it just did not feel real to me.
Right. William Shatner.
You know, something wasn't right. But I have bungee jumped before.
That's what I'm saying. So,
I don't think that I will do that again. Well, okay. I know I won't. I won't do that again. I've been asked to jump out of a plane and all that stuff.
Like skydiving?
Yeah, I don't think I will do that. No.
Scared?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Yeah. Bungee jumping was enough for me. But when I look at the ride, like the slingshot that you see at the boardwalk and stuff, I kind of feel like I can do that. Like, it's
a ride.
I know. I like
Your
adrenaline.
Kids can do that.
I like that kind of stuff. But I don't think I'll bungee jump or jump from a plane.
And
I won't go to space.
Okay. How come you went bungee jumping?
So I didn't have kids then. I was young and dumb.
So you think that you having kids affected the way you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, because you think it's going to go wrong.
Like, if something happens, then what?
Okay.
Like, years ago, you don't think about that kind of stuff. But you have to sign a waiver. And when you read it carefully, now looking back, I'm like, what the heck did I sign?
Who reads waivers?
Exactly. But look at it now with a more mature mind.
Debatable.
And you have children.
Debatable.
I don't know. Kids do it.
Okay.
You know, so that's it.
What if your kids wanted to go bungee jumping?
I would tell them no. I would not recommend it.
But you did it, Mom.
I know.
Mom, you did it. It's not fair.
Well, guess what? I'm still going to say no.
And they're going to do it anyway.
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
Well, I guess that's what we that's what we do as parents. That's how we.
It's not going to stop me
I
from
know.
telling them what I want.
Yeah. It's not going to stop us from giving them advice, and it's not going to stop them from not following our advice. So, yeah. Them old especially in radical teens, I already know.
Gosh. But yeah, I'm
So.
not into it. I'm not into going to space.
All right.
No.
There's a couple of people I'd like to send to space.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Never to return. Never.
Go have at it.
Yes.
Go have fun.
What else you got going on, Jess, locally?
All right, so here locally, a sad situation. The Wycomico County Sheriff's Department has confirmed yesterday morning that a crash in Salisbury was fatal. At around 8:30 a.m., deputies did respond to the intersection of Naylor Mill Road and Brick Kiln Road for a traffic crash and reported injuries and an entrapment. On arrival, deputies, fire, EMS crews, they found two vehicles rolled over. One of the drivers, identified as 60-year-old Michelle Barkley, was pronounced deceased at the scene. The other driver was taken to Tidal Health for treatment. There were no other passengers. Police say at this time, alcohol does not appear to be a factor. The area was closed for approximately 3 hours while the crash was being investigated. The Snow Hill election. The town of Snow Hill is going to hold their general election in person on May the 3rd, and the polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the train station at 200 Belt Street. And a Somerset County man has been sentenced for illegally processing a firearm and possessing it. Last week, a jury found Richard Thurston guilty of possession of a firearm with a felony conviction and other related charges. He was prohibited from possessing firearms. This is stemming from charges back from 2018. His conviction was overturned by the Court of Special Appeals at that time, and he was granted a new trial. And these charges stemmed from the execution of an arrest warrant with a Pittsville burglary.
Okay. Stephen A. had Kentucky in his Final Four.
He did?
Yeah, I'm just looking here now.
Wow. In the Final Four. Ugh.
Screwed up a lot of brackets yesterday. 6:49. Speaking of sports, we got sports up next. Here's the Chainsmokers. Good morning.